Beep beep, my name is Emerald Ninjas, and today I'm going to teach you how to turn your shitty vocal samples into less shittier ones. There's still going to be a little bit of turd there, but you'll still be able to take a bite of that sandwich without tasting it. Just, you know, you'll have to live with the fact there's turd there. So today I'm going to show you guys a simple trick to make, you know, semi vocal samples sound amazing. Now, I know a lot of you guys are very cheap, just like me, probably work at McDonald's and are buying BMWs that you can't even afford. So God forbid if you pay a vocalist $200 to make you a good vocal sample that fits your track. This trick, it might not work for all the vocals, that's what I'm trying to say, but hopefully it works for yours. We're gonna be doing this inside of Ableton. God, I'm out of breath. I'm getting fat, G. We're gonna be doing this inside of Ableton, so if you know how to do it in FL, Logic Pro, Studio One, make sure to leave down in the comments for all the other fellow ninjas, all the other cheap asses like me. You're the cheap ass watch how to do it in those DAWs, and you'll be the hero for the day, and you'll have done your good deed, and you can go to heaven and meet babe Daddy Cashmere, baby.
Alright fam, so we are here inside of Ableton now. Just because I'm using these vocal samples doesn't mean I'm saying that these vocal samples are shitty. I'm going to be using the Sample Magic Dance and Soulful Vocals free pack that they have. This video is not sponsored. I just think these vocals are pretty good for being for free. Now, my track, I believe, is going to be in the key of... Man, what the fuck? What key is my track in? Actually, that's a good question. It's going to be in the key of G? Yeah, it's going to be in the key of G. So, I have here some vocals to choose from in the key of G. Now, the first step I'm going to give you guys in making shitty vocal samples sound amazing is to pick a vocal sample that's not in the key of your song. Because then we're going to be able to transpose it, get it in the key that we want, and give it a nice little vibe through Ableton. So, that's going to be the first step. However, here you can see we have a G minor one. And it doesn't sound bad, again.
Can you feel me coming higher, or am I on my own?
You know, that one's pretty cool, and I would use it. I actually used it in another song, but we can't go with that because, again, the first thing that we want to do is pick a vocal sample that is not in our key. So find another one.
Are you ready for this? Can you see what?
Okay, this one sounds decent enough, so we're just gonna add this so we don't, you know, we don't spend like 2 hours, you know, getting this to go.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Can you see what I?
Yeah, it doesn't even count remotely close, man. So let's see if we can move this here.
Are you ready for this? Can you see what I see? I'll make it clear to you. Work it out for me. Can you change?
All right, so once we have the vocal lined up, I'm gonna go with it like this. Now it's time to bring this to the key. So if we are in the key of E minor, I have two options. I can go up, let's see, F, F sharp, and then G. 3 semitones up, and that's gonna give me a higher pitch vocal. Which doesn't sound that great right off the bat, but once we go into Complex Pro here in Ableton,
Are you ready for this? Can you see what I see? I'll make it clear to you. Work it out for me. Can you change what you see?
so the thing here is that it sounds good. Now, this is where we start to get a little bit more technical with stuff, because right below it, we have formants, an envelope to work with now inside of Ableton. Now, if I move my formants down, what we're pretty much telling Ableton is like, yo, I don't give a fuck how the vocal sounds. Like, I don't want to preserve the original dynamics. I don't want to preserve, sorry, the original formants of the vocal. So how the girl sounded like in that instance, you know, you're kind of saying, girl, you sound like shit. I don't want to preserve you. I want you to plus 3 semitones thinner. I don't know, guys. You know, whatever you want to, you know, picture it as, that it helps you remember it, do it. Even if it's crazy stuff like that. But once we have that, you're going to see the vocal changes dramatically.
Are you ready for this? Can you see what I see? I'll make it clear to you. Work it out for me.
So as you guys can see there, right below that, we have an envelope. Now, the envelope is really going to help in, you know, the way it reacts. The lower we have it usually works with a lot of higher pitch sounds, while the higher is going to have more, you know, the higher values of envelopes is going to work with more better with lower pitch sounds. That's why if you have this really high, it has this really weird vibe to it. And yeah, I'm just reading the fucking thing you see over here, guys. You know, that's how I do most of my tutorials. I read the manual before I make the tutorial, so you guys don't say shit. All right, so we're moving this to 128 because I feel like it sounded fine there. We can go lower if you want to.
Are you ready for this? Can you see what I see?
So play around with it, you know, to get the spot you want. Now, the other way we can take this, guys, is instead of going up 3 semitones, we can go down. Let's see, E minor, we would go the D sharp, then we would go D, then we C sharp, then the C, then the B, then the A sharp, then the A, and then the G sharp, and then I think that's 9 semitones down. Holy shit. Hopefully I'm right. And if you guys know how to get there faster, don't make fun of me. I'm not like a music theory expert or anything. I know enough music theory to make music. Let's put it that way.
Are you ready
Now here the formants are really gonna help, because let's say you still want to preserve that nice female vocal, because you don't want your vocal to sound like a tranny. My man, then you have it high.
Are you ready for this? Can you see what I see? I'll make it clear to you. Work it out for me. Can you change what you see? Can you make me believe? You believe in me. For this.
You can see it changes the vocal from what we had before, like this, just hear it without it thinking if it's in key or not.
Are you ready for this?
Which is fine, but let's say that it was shitty. This simple trick would make it less shitty. Like there'll still be like turds in there, but it'll taste like a sandwich, like I'm trying to say, it'll sound good. And the reason I made this video, guys, is because if you guys follow me on Snapchat at sOUNDbANK, I put a lot of songs I work on, like on this one, and a lot of people always ask me, yo, Sam, what are you getting your vocals from? I know for sure you guys have the same vocals I have. The only difference is that I'm doing this little trick here, which I'm pretty much giving away my fucking biggest thing that kind of makes my vocals be mine. Like, guys, this is the trick to it, and you guys can see it here. I have it here.
Oh, get away from me.
I play this song when I have a girl in my car. I'm asking, are you going to be able to take it? Anyways, ninjas, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that this inspires you guys to go and literally just find some vocals and try and do this little technique. Use them in some songs. That's what I do to get inspired. That's where a lot of my music tends to be more melodic, even when I'm making bass house, which is kind of weird. Because I always like to start a song with a vocal, and I usually try and find vocals that I can pitch like this so that they sound a little bit better than the counterpart, the original one. They also fit your song a little bit better because they do tend to sound a little bit more computerish in the sense that it sounds kind of auto-tuned. So yeah, hopefully this video, I know it's probably gonna get a dislikes for that, because some people are like, man, I thought it was gonna sound organic. It just sounds like a fucking robot sample. But I like the way it sounds. I think it does make shittier vocal samples sound amazing, and I hope that you do too, ninjas. Anyways, ninjas, you guys take care. I hope you guys had fun in this video. As always, Papi Sen is here. Bounce Revolution is gonna be coming out later this month, so if you guys are looking for future bounce sounds, you know where to find them. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time, ninjas. Take care, and you guys have an amazing day. And I know some people don't like my music. I don't care. All that matters to me is that I like it, and that's how you guys should be too. I can imagine myself driving down Hollywood Boulevard going like, can you take
me? Oh, I can take it.